Hello there. In this tutorial, I'm going to discuss about Prerequisite for Exchange Server 2010. So it's not that you just require a particular hardware, desired hardware for installing Exchange Server. It's not like that you took an operating system and install it. Uh, the recommended operating system are Service Pack 2000, Service Pack 2 of Server 2008 or Server 2008 R2. So, and also you install Active Directory in the operating system, but that's not job done. You need couple of prerequisites for Exchange Server 2010, and you need that preparation before we actually going to install Exchange Server. So first, we took a desired hardware, the recommended hardware for Exchange Server 2010. Then either Server 2008 Service Pack 2 or Server 2008 R2, which will be a 64-bit operating system. We install that, and then we promote the operating system into Active Directory. Now we need couple of prerequisites, what they are, before we actually going to install Exchange Server 2010. So you need Microsoft.NET Framework 3.5, which would be installed in your operating system. Then Windows Remote Management 2.0, which would be installed in your operating system. Then Windows PowerShell version 2, Microsoft Management Console 3.0, and then Internet Information Services IIS 7.0. All these 5 requirements needs to be fulfilled. All these 5 should be installed before we actually going to promote Exchange Server 2010, which we actually going to install Server 2010. So it's Microsoft.NET Framework 3.5, Windows Remote Management 2.0, PowerShell version 2, MMC Consoles 3.0, and IIS 7.0. Now, if you're installing on Server 2008 Service Pack 2, then you will find MMC Console, that MMC 3.0 by default. Rest you have to install. Otherwise, in 2008 R2, you will get MMC, then PowerShell and .NET Framework 3.5. and rest you have to install to promote Exchange Server to 2010. Then you need 2007-2010 Office System Converter Microsoft Filter Pack, a very small set of files there, and this is also available with Office, either 2007 or 2010 Office. So what it exactly, it's a single point of distribution for Office iFilters. And what iFilters is, iFilters are components that allow search services to index content of specific file types, letting you search for content in those files. Not only it is kind of a search service which let you not only allow you to search a specific file types, but also allow you to search a content of the particular files. For example, if your file is some batch file, and in that batch file if some codings there, then iFilter will let you find that also, that search option also, that powerful search option will let you to search that particular particular content of that batch file too. Otherwise, what we exactly do whenever we search, we used to get the batch file, but we don't know what kind of batch file it is, what are the contents of those batch files. So we actually don't know. We have to open that time. So with I filters, we will able to not only search the file types but also able to search the contents of those files. Now they are intended for use with Microsoft Search services called SharePoint, SQL, Exchange, Windows Search. So this small pack needs to be installed. Either you download from Microsoft websites, very small, like 4 MB file. Otherwise, it will be available on 2010 or 2007 Office packs too. Another important thing we need to do, and that is net TCP port sharing service. Now this is a service, and this net TCP port sharing should set in automatic mode. By default, this service install in a manual mode, but we have to actually set it in automatic mode. Until unless not set in automatic mode, the entire service, the entire Exchange server will not be promoted and will not be moved further. So we first need to set it as auto mode and then be able to move be able to promote that Exchange server 2010 in server 2008 and server 2008 R2.